Hello, everybody. I know YouTube shows me live long before I actually know that I'm on. Hello, hello, hello. Give myself a thumbs up there. Ah, and how is everybody out there in YouTube land today? Sorry about the voice. It's pretty bad, but that's the major casualty of COVID. So we may live through it. And now I haven't been here in what, 2 weeks? Hey, Nancy, how are you? How are you and Terry doing? Hey, Lori. I put my camera up there so I could see it, or so you guys could see me. Move this over out of my way. I talked to Lori a couple days ago on the phone, and I sounded worse than I do now. Thanks, Colleen. I think I look better than I feel right now. Miss Ellen, how are you? Now, I said this about you a few days ago, and I want to tell you myself, you are a trooper. I do not know how you've had this stuff, what, 7 times and survived. This is like horrible. I do not ever, 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 ever want this again. You are one strong lady. I do sound better than I did. Still not perfect, but oh, I'm sorry he's not feeling great. Hopefully the treatment works. Hey, Tracy. I took a COVID test right before I came on. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. And it's negative. So I'm over the COVID part. Thank you. I've still got symptoms, the voice, I've still got a little bit of stuffy nose and a cough, as you can hear. And I still have the gastro symptoms, but according to WebMD, you can't take anything anti-diarrheal while you've got COVID. But since I'm now COVID negative, I went ahead and took a dose. So I have some Imodium in me. And Miss Ellen, I saw about your nephew. You're in my prayers. Your whole family is. I saw that he got shot, and I'm very sorry to hear that. I don't want to make it worse for you, but know that you're in my prayers. Let's see, did I miss anybody coming in? I'm working on it, Miss Ellen. I'm working on getting better. This time last week, I wasn't sure I was going to make it through this stuff. This stuff is bad. I thankfully, Wayne, well, not thankfully, Wayne went positive before I did a couple of days. And he was going to go to the doctor, and they called him back and said, we don't want you in the office. We're going to do a televisit. So they prescribed him Paxlovid, which is supposedly this miracle drug. A friend or two of mine had taken it and said no. His heart doctor said no. My RA doctor said no. So neither one of us took that. But a couple of days after I was diagnosed, I was having a really hard time breathing. So they gave me antibiotics. They gave me steroids. They gave me a killer inhaler. I mean, it's like a nebulizer treatment in one puff. So, and that stuff was, ooh, take that. You can feel it all the way to your toes. So, but I am recovering and I can breathe, which is good. So, You had to have an oxygen. Miss Ellen, I absolutely 1000% believe it, because there were a couple of times last week where, like, I went to the bathroom, and by the time I, you know, was trying to come back from the bathroom to my little nest I built myself here, you can see my fuzzy blanket behind me. I really thought I was going to pass out from lack of oxygen. So I absolutely believe you needed an oxygen tank. There were a couple of times I thought it might have been easier if I just had Wayne take me to the hospital. Thank God that my doctor was proactive when I called her and said, I've had pneumonia, I have RA, I have asthma, I have all this stuff. And she sent the nuclear bombs after this stuff. I don't want to get it again. I don't want to go through that again. And I've been sleeping a lot. As a matter of fact, I want to take a nap now. So after we get done here, I will probably go back to bed for a while. But I'm hoping that tomorrow I'll feel good enough to start doing decontamination of this house, because it definitely needs it. I can't sleep on my stomach. I have an adjustable bed, so I'm sleeping kind of elevated like this, with my head up. You guys can see that. Because laying flat wasn't happening. So, and you can hear it's still there in the voice. But yeah, if you can sleep on your stomach, you go for it. There was no way I could not have done that. And soup, I have eaten so much soup in the last few days. I'm just like, ugh. Chicken noodle, all these more grilled cheese sandwiches than you can shake a stick at. And I tell you, Progresso soup, they have like I wanted it because it had pot roast in it, pot roast with vegetables. And the pot roast was like, a condiment. Oh, I bet. Let me tell you what, this stuff is tough. And to survive it more than once, I don't know how you do it. I really don't. I'm obviously not going to sew today. Um, I don't even have the mental capacity to do that. I have been putting out shorts, and that's about all I've been able to do. And that took effort. So if you've seen shorts from me, it's not because I've been sewing. I've been pulling out stuff that I had in storage. Excuse me. But I've been making plans anyway, writing things down so that we can have projects for the future. I have a couple of things coming out next week. I got my cotton cuts. Trying to remember, Quilting with Stephanie Stitches did cotton cuts on a Saturday evening. That wasn't happening. I was asleep. And I didn't get it until like right before she went live. It came in that Saturday afternoon. So I will get that put together and get it up for you guys. The one bonus out of all of this is, I don't know how much I've lost, but I've definitely lost some weight. The prednisone they gave me knocked all the swelling in my entire body down. My feet, for the first time in a long time, are not swollen. So, and the big thing for me is I've just tried to keep moving, tried to get up and walk at least the length of the house 2 or 3 times a day, and go from there. But other than that, let's see. I have to decontaminate the blanket and the bib that I made for my cousin's baby, because of course it's still in my sewing room when I was diagnosed positive. And I just found out today that one of my other nieces is going to have another baby. Found out on Facebook. I hate finding out that way, but so more babies, more babies. And I'm like, I'm all down for that. I'm down for the babies, that's for sure. So yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, I think we've all been praying for Miss Ellen's family. Got a rough few months here. I didn't even look at numbers. Let me do that while we're all sitting here so I can at least give my shouts out to my girls. Colleen, 1180. Yay. And Sylvia is at 848. That's awesome. It's like Dawn at My Quilt Projects is at 943. She's going to hit that 1,000 before you know it, guys. Brandy 800 Proof Quilter is at 484. And Miss Ellen, you're at 735. You go, girl. Everybody's just growing like a weed over there. That's a good thing. Yeah, definitely put everybody's links in, please. Because I am not going to last very long. The voice isn't going to do it. We try, Miss Ellen. We definitely try. Got to support each other. I mean, who else is going to, right? And I have been to a few lives over the last few days, mostly places where I don't have to talk. I can go in and type, and that's not too bad. But if I have to talk, I'm just like, this is what you get. But I did want to give proof of life to a few of you out there. You got them all in, Colleen? Awesome. Oh, yes. I didn't even look at Wayne. Shame on me. He was at 757 the other day. Still there. Yep. 757. So he's growing. And he starts his new job on Monday. I hadn't really said anything about it until it was all official. But he's leaving his current job where he works from home. Tomorrow's his last day. And then Monday he starts at his new job. And it'll put him on the road in and out of doctor's offices. But I think it's more up his alley. That band, Colleen has got 2 videos up now with instructions for that band, Miss Ellen. And you should definitely check those out. She put one up and she wasn't super happy with how easy the instructions were. So she went back and redid it and she put it up yesterday evening or overnight. I saw it this morning. So yeah, definitely try that one out. And I'm going to be doing another towel video before long. I've got my pattern picked out. Everything's ready to go. I just need to sit down and do it. And there's my voice doing its thing again. But I wanted to check in with everybody, let you know that I am still kicking out here and that we are getting you. You put it up at midnight. Okay. That makes sense. That's a good time to put things up because then it's up. It's already loaded, ready to go whenever the people who watch our channel get up and, start looking for something to watch in the morning. That Seminole band is really pretty too. Is that the one you saw, Miss Ellen? Yeah, Nancy, I've definitely been sleeping, but I was like, I miss you guys. I wanted to do a live rather than say, I still feel like crud. We'll probably do another few minutes and then I'll go ahead and get off of here because I definitely don't want to lose my voice completely. You can, I can watch your analytics all day long. They don't tell you anything except, okay, people like this video or they didn't like this video. The fabric for your sister's capri pants came in today. Awesome. Was it what you wanted? She was telling me about the fabric a while back before I got sick. 2 weeks ago, Tracy. I can't wait to see how they come out. Maybe your sister will model them for you and you can share pictures maybe in the Facebook group or something. Yeah, I've just been deleting all those emails from promotions and stuff. Awesome, Tracy. That's good. Because no, I don't. I just don't have time to even think about it right now. Yeah, Miss Ellen, that's terrible. I really feel for you on that. I knock on wood. That one's not one I've ever had to experience. We've lost uncles and stuff. Do an opening anyway. Make him go in the other room. Or tell him to go play in his garage for a little bit and then do your opening. I'd come to your opening. I just can't talk. I want to see the project box anyway. This is the autumn one. This is the autumn project box, Colleen. I'm nosy. I want to see what's in it. At least the fabric. I'm serious. Tell him to go play in the garage. Give him something to do. Or he can go play with the air fryer. I don't know. I'm waiting on Colleen to put up a recipe about how she made her hand pies. Looking for the video. I would love to have an apple hand pie. We're definitely praying for you, Miss Ellen. And I apologize for the hair today. It got clipped. That's about it. I didn't try to do much more with it. Just get it up off my neck. Oh, guys, I know what variant I had, by the way. I did want to tell you guys this. I'm pretty sure that I have the Omicron variant or Omicron, however they're saying it, because the hot flashes with this stuff were for real. I have not had hot flashes like this since I hit menopause. I mean, it is, whoa. I was in here the other night looking for my hillbilly frog. I was in here the other night looking for something that was thin enough, where I wasn't sitting here absolutely naked. You know what naked is, right? It's naked, but that's no good. But anyway, so I was sitting here and I was like looking and looking for something really light. And I got that finally, so I was somewhat cool. And I'm sitting underneath a ceiling fan and I've got a regular fan blowing. And then I got cold. And as soon as I turned off the fan and put the blanket over me, I had another hot flash. I'm sitting here going, this is, pardon me, but I think this is what hell must be like. Because you're just like, I can't find a comfortable way to do anything. You need stuff from the store to make your hand pies when you're not going to the store again. Oh, come on. You want to go every single day, right? Not me. I don't want to go to town at all. But with Wayne starting his new job, I guess I'm going to have to start figuring out how to go to the town again. I've got to go get my disabled tag for my car. They finally gave me the approval for it. And then I'm waiting. There's supposed to be a letter in my mailbox today telling me whether or not they have approved my excuse from jury duty for at least a year. I'm hoping that they have. The disabled tag is so that I don't have to walk from, the far end of the parking lot to try to go into a store. And I will be going back to full masks and full COVID protocol, guys. I don't want this again. We're not doing it. I may have to put that stuff on my list for this week. Something to make some kind of a desserty type food. I kind of want something sweet, but then again, I don't. You know what I mean? I don't want anything heavy duty sweet, that's for sure. Maybe some cookies. I'm gonna have to get me some cookies. All I've eaten for days is soup and grilled cheese sandwiches. So I'm ready for some mild real food. How's that? All right, guys, I'm going to take my hillbilly frog voice and I'm going to say bye. I will hopefully see you guys on Monday with a better voice because this one's pretty bad. And I'm actually feeling pretty good. Just, the little symptoms that are left over. If you guys have not had this stuff, don't get it. Go get your vaccination. And I missed one. I missed one vaccination shot. So I got to find out when I can go get the next one. Because I will be putting my arm out there for that shot every time they offer it. All right, guys. I love all of you guys. I appreciate you showing up for me. Take care of yourselves. And if somebody wants to come criticize you, tell them I'll breathe on them and give them COVID. Love you. Bye.